Hi everyone, welcome to Techvision Academy. In this video, we are going to be talking about the Bootstrap 5 images. So it says the Bootstrap 5 offers various classes to style images, allowing for different shapes and alignments to fit your design needs. So we have different types. We have the rounded corners, we have the circle and thumbnail. So the rounded class adds rounded corners. These are the rounded corners that we have. Then the circle gives it a circular shape. Then the thumbnail gives it a thumbnail. Let's move to the next part. So we have align and centered image. Let's do an example on this first. So we are clearing all of this. We're done with table. Okay, first thing first, we have a div. We have a div. So first thing first, we have a div. And inside this div, we are giving it a class name, which will be container class container and margin top, which is 3. Then inside this container, what are we going to do? We are giving it h2. This one is for rounded. This one is for rounded corners. Then after that, we can probably give it a p tag and say use the rounded class to add rounded corners. So an image. I just like typing. All right, possible. So then we'll come here. Let's give it our image. So we have img src. So in this place, let's make use of dot slash. What should we use here? Let's use orange. Or we use Steph. Let's use Steph. Dot slash Steph dot jpg. Let's give it alternative name Steph. And we've given it class, which is rounded. We can give it width of 304, and we can then give it height of, let's give this 3 to 6. Now this is perfect. Now let's check it out. So this is it. Can you see the rounded corners? It has little rounded corners. That is the rounded part. So the next one, which is the circle, so you give it dot rounded circle. Now let's come here. In this place, we'll say rounded circle. So now this is the rounded circle. And the next one, we want it in thumbnail form. What are we going to say? We'll say img thumbnail. So this is it. This should just soft like that. So let's move to the next part, which says aligning and centering an image. So it says Bootstrap 5 provides utility classes to easily align the center image within your layout. We have float and image. Float and image to the left with the dot float start class, to the right with float end. Then we also have the centered image. Center an image by adding the utility classes mx auto, that is margin auto, and the div block, which says display block. Let's move. So first thing first, we already have our div. We already have our div provided alignment. Yeah, so we can just give this one. We can rename it saying alignment image. Then after that, we can just tweak this. Use the float classes to float the image. To float an image. Good. So now in this aspect, we've been given an image. We can just duplicate this image. Oh, shit. Then in this place, we're going to give one class float start, and we'll give one float end, float start, and we'll give one float end. This one should give it float end. Now let's check it out. So can you see our image? One is our float start, one is our float end. So this is just aligning. This is quite easier than CSS, going to the structure of CSS in some cases. So that is that. Then we also have for center align. What do we need to do? We'll come here. Let's just remove one. And we'll come to our class. We'll say MX auto and the block. That is all for that. So this is it. This is to centrally align it. So that is that. Let's move to the next part, which says responsive images. Images comes in all sizes. So it says images come in all sizes. So do screen. Responsive images automatically adjust to fit the size of the screen. Create responsive images by adding an image fluid class to the image tag. The image will then scale nicely to the parent element. Then the image fluid class applies maximum width of 100% height, which will be auto, and that to the image. I hope you understand this part. So let's move to the next one, which says alert with links and closing functionality. Bootstrap 5 alerts can include links and can be dismissible, providing interactive feedbacks to users. So we have alert links. Add the .alert link class to any link inside the alert box to create matching colored link. Closing alert. To close the alert message, add a alert dismissible class to the alert container, then add the class btn close data bs dismiss alert to the link to close it. Success 2 can work. Then the animated alert .fade and .show class can add the fading effect. So let's go. Let's create an example. We'll remove this image. What do we need to do in this aspect? We already have a div container. Let's just say h2 and you say alert. Then after that, we can have this. Then, okay. We'll also create another div again. And inside this div, okay. Now give me more place. Yeah. So we can have all of this. Then I think that is all. So this is alert. So this is alert. Now let's check it out. So see the alert sources, info. I was meant to change the names. Let's change the names. Okay. Can say primary. You should change everything for me like this. Yes, sources, secondary. We can say dark, light. Change this for me. Just dark. Change this for me. Okay. Light. Okay, this is dark. Let me just this. Then let's give this one light. Yeah, then which one is this one? So let's give this one warning. Warning. Let's give this one. Okay, it does not change. It's like it does not like danger. Danger. Then so this is it. Now let's check it out. So now see how the alert works. We have different info, primary, warning, light, and so on. So that is how the alert works. I hope you understand. Thank you for watching this video. Please do well to follow us across all socials at Tech Academy. See you next time. Bye.